Boxing Day meets punctured. Kaito Norma Godswill Akpabio becomes beacon of attraction at church dedication. Essential duties commandeer public servants' holidays. We have details of these and of other stories shortly. Very good morning to you and thanks for joining us. My name is Augusta Essien. Boxing Day is a holiday traditionally celebrated the day after Christmas Day. It is usually celebrated on the 26th December of every year and it started in the United Kingdom. Many myths surround the meaning of the day, including a day to start a fight with someone. This made our reporter Patience John sample the opinion of people in the Yo to find out their understanding of Boxing Day. Here's her report.
Although no Christmas boxes were on site when AKBC News went to town for the report, most respondents seemed to toe the same line. According to them, it is a day to rest after Christmas Day celebration. Open boxes that contain supposed gifts from friends and loved ones.
The rulers of those days, decided to set another day to rest after Christmas had come to be celebrated on 25th December. So it was an extension of holiday.
A lot of boxes change hands. So today we are unveiling those boxes so that even when we have too much, we can still continue in exchange of gifts. So when we unveil many boxes, we can also allow some boxes to our neighbors.
After the Christmas Day, people take the holiday to open the gifts that have been given to them.
But this respondent took a different view when he explained the significance of the day.
To me, as a Catholic, I know that Boxing Day is originally St. Stephen's feast day in Roman Catholic.
Other respondents gave the day a religious touch when they said it is a day to share love to the less privileged and the needy.
I think there are two classes of workers. Some are essential workers, some are non-essential. Mine is essential and universal. I have no break, I have no holiday.
It's not that you are beating, you are fighting, you are in a ring. No. Whatever you have, maybe you have fruits, maybe you have rice, maybe you have clothes, you put them in a box. That was what was done then, and take it to somebody. So that's what they call Boxing Day.
A holiday set aside for every Nigerian, especially the Christian, to stay at home and then lose everything that was given to you on the 25th.
Whatever Boxing Day means to you, remember not to start a fight, but to exchange boxes of Christmas gifts with one another. Patience John, reporting.
The name Kaito Norma Godswill Akpabio, First Lady of Akwa Ibom State, means many things to different people. What this name means to her husband, the governor, Akwa Ibom women, the physically challenged and less privileged in the society, played out at the consecration and dedication of St. Lucy's Catholic Church, Okanikontwen. Iduma Sarenye takes a look at how Kaito Norma Akpabio became the star attraction at the ceremony. His report is here presented.
It was a flood of tributes, eulogies, and prayers for blessings on the state's first family from beneficiaries of Kaito Norma's generosity. First came the husband, Governor Godswill Akpabio, who acknowledged the wife's support and urged future first ladies to emulate her.
Kaito Norma Godswill Akpabio, Mpoto Akwa Ibom. The mother to the widows, the compassionate lady of substance, the jewel of inestimable value, the mother of mothers, and the wife of wives. I'm very proud of you, and I salute you this day in Jesus' name.
Touched by what she termed innumerable achievements and visible attention for the women folk, Deputy Governor Bella Riebe, on behalf of all Akwa Ibom women, prayed God to use the donation of a church to grant Governor Akpabio and wife Ekaitu Norma and his family forgiveness of sins as humans and a place in heaven.
She is a mother with large heart. She has sponsored so many people in cooperation with the husband. He sponsored women to pilgrimage that many women have never left this country. But here we are now. We've traveled far and wide.
The wife of the PDP governorship candidate in Akwa Ibom in 2015, Mrs. Martha Udom Emmanuel, while identifying with the donation, noted the traits of sacrifice, selflessness, and giving her all to better the lot of Akwa Ibom women on the part of the First Lady. Mrs. Udom said, a caring disposition and motherly mien, modesty, purpose-driven life, in addition to serving with joy and gladness, have combined to make Ekaitu Norma a phenomenal woman.
Today, Akwa Ibom women have been uncommonly transformed and renewed by Her Excellency. That's why we all come out en masse today to appreciate her and thank God for her life.
Beneficiaries of our assistance to multiple birth families chipped in good words in acknowledging her assistance in various forms, while physically challenged persons recalled the support they received in terms of appointments, walking aids, and even attending programs overseas. An undergraduate law student in the University of Uyo spoke of the love, care, and affection from the governor's wife for her and other inmates of the Divine Children's Home. A widow, Mrs. Afyong Aniefyo, a mother of 4, recalled how Ekaitu Norma restored joy in her life following her husband's death in 2011 and seizure of her property by the in-laws.
I was so hopeless in life. But mother, God brought you to come and shelter me to create awareness for the widow in Akwa Ibom State. We widows standing here present, we say, may God bless you.
Otoke ten yoro ye kan yoro ono nyin pupurun po sidari kamandito ye senitariare ye di senen po ye di anpo ma ye sa anama kem nyureme.
On behalf of the Divine Children's Center and other homes, including the entire Akwa Ibom children, that have also survived from your love. Excellency, we wish to say a very big thank you. And we also want to say that may God in His infinite mercy bless your family. When we look at our past life, there's always a reason for us to smile, because for these very days, because of your mercy, because of your love, that we are here.
In 2007, you sponsor people with visually impaired to attend a program in Switzerland, which has never been in existence. His Excellency, I am very proud of you because there are many things that have happened in our life that has never been. We were used to be beggars on the streets, but today we are counselors.
In the words of Governor Akpabio, as they count down to the winding down of their transformational leadership in Akwa Ibom begins, reflect on the ways your life has been touched by the government.
Yesterday was Boxing Day, usually observed as a public holiday. Although some categories of civil and public servants observed the holiday, others on essential duty were seen on their duty beats. Patience John went to town to ascertain if people were on duty.
The streets of Uyo today were not as busy as usual, although shops and other private business concerns were opened. The heavy vehicular traffic usually noticed on Ikorikbini Road, Ikpa Road axis, where tricycles load and offload was less busy. However, at the Akwa Ibom Broadcasting Corporation, Ntaginyang, staff from the various departments were on duty. Etop Ikon of the radio service was on live presentation, while Felix Okum, the news editor on duty, was busy on his editing table.
To live up until December from January, and God has been so faithful. That's why we are celebrating Christmas wherever you are right now, whatever you're doing. Merry Christmas to you from the Global Pop family.
Duty demands that I be here today, and in this setting we don't have public holidays. We work on public holidays, we work on weekends, we work all year round.
This is newsroom, as you've seen, and we are on news production. You know, news has to be aired every day. Whether it's public holiday or not, people must listen to news. And so if we go out and then observe the public holiday, we will not be able to keep people in tune with what is happening in the society. And so we are here, as usual, to package our news.
Also at the premises of the Nigeria Civil Defense Corps in Uyo, although the crew was not permitted to have the visuals of the office and staff, they were seen on duty. The divisional fire station in Uyo was not without a staff who was on standby to alert others in case of a fire outbreak brought to its notice. Magdalene Ifeong speaks.
We are on duty because
Please look at the camera.
This fire matter fire can happen at any time. So we use in public holidays, Saturdays and Sunday, we used to have at least one person in the office so that in case of fire, the person will alert some people to go.
Patience John reporting.
The news continues after this time out. Do stay on with us.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you for your time this morning. Uyo, the state capital, has played host to many in recent times due to the presence of standard infrastructure and serene environment. But life within the capital is quite different at night, mostly at festive periods like Christmas. AKBC News went to town at night to make you feel how light is creating business and social opportunity to residents and visitors. Watch this.
Major roundabouts and roads, avenues, and streets within the capital territory are now tourist sites. Families, friends, and groups line up at various places to enjoy themselves following government's investment in public infrastructure and recreational centers as part of government's urban renewal initiative. When AKBC News went round town, it was observed that there was traffic gridlock from Dominic Utuk Nwaniba Road Junction to Water Fountain and Nwaniba Iderakpan roundabout as people made effort to visit the Christmas village. The Iderakpan Nwaniba roundabout, which is now hosting the Christmas village, was besieged by locals and visitors who gathered there to celebrate the Yuletide. The Christmas village not only provided a relaxation center, but has also created business opportunities for photographers and food vendors.
This place is like a tourist center where everybody comes in to snap photographs. The beauty of the environment makes people to come around to snap. So that is why I'm here. I'm here to snap them. Okay. This is another way of employment. Way that we are hustlers. We use this to employ ourselves. So I say kudos to our governor for doing this.
In fact, I'm very happy, I'm very excited about our governor, Yobong, Dr. Gosil Leboro-Kpabio, the uncommon transformation man. He has done so tremendous in Akwa Ibom State. In fact, I say kudos to Gosil about Akpabio.
For local musicians, the Christmas decoration centers have provided them a free theater to display their talents. Some people who spoke with AKBC News said the provision of Christmas centers is a demonstration of sincerity in government.
This government is one of the outstanding ones. It's special. So it has made the people of Akwa Ibom State to feel special and it's wonderful.
And you can look at the environment is very, very conducive. You hardly see this these days in some states. Like in my state, I've gone there, I haven't seen this. Where are you from? I'm in Imo State, but I live in Anambra State. I have to take this message down there to the political class and let them know that there is a place where things are done in a normal way, where you see things done in refined form, not just in crude form, not just politics, but making people have fun, making people enjoy their money.
It's okay to enjoy. Then you have a young government.
They should continue to keep places like this for this recreation because this is an opportunity for one to come out together and have fun.
Because for this thing, make people come from many ways to come and see how Akwa Ibom Day. Because Akwa Ibom Day today is a fine day. It makes everybody feel happiness. In fact, when you look around, many people are sleeping here and they are enjoying themselves.
This year's Christmas celebration will remain memorable in the lives of many. For those who reside outside the state, the Christmas afforded them an opportunity to witness the uncommon developmental program courtesy of Governor Godswill Akpabio. In Uyo, Etienne Oibanga reporting.
The long-standing relationship between the Odoidiok family and the Siarinyang family, both in Ikotekpene local government area, has enjoyed a boost this season. This follows the traditional marriage between former Miss Miriam Linda Lone, a niece to Dr. Okonodoidiok, and Mr. Udwaba Sinyang, the son of the managing director of the construction company, Sinyang, Engineer Samuel Nyang. Colonel Lidemefreti reports that the Deputy Governor, Lady Valerie Ebe, formed part of the guests, which included members of the State Executive Council and local government chieftains.
The traditional marriage was conducted in a strict order of the Anang traditional marriage rites. However, apart from treating the groom's family and guests to the traditional delicacies served, referred to as Udiaibenge, the bride's family ensured the brass band and traditional masquerades were on hand to entertain them. The bride, Miriam, led the groom, Udwakabasi, to her parents' representative, Lucy, and engineer Victor Loyon, who approved of the marriage.
Very good.
The chairman at the event and managing director of Volt Arm Engineering Company, Ikotekpene Engineer Udo Thomasian, guided the bride's parents, Engineer Victor and Lucy Leon, into handing their daughter over to the groom, Mr. Udwakaba Sinyang, before pronouncing them married.
So, I mean, the authority in Norwegian Finim declare husband and wife.
The Deputy Governor, Lady Valerie Ebe, who witnessed the traditional marriage procedure, expressed delight that the US-based groom and bride had found it necessary to return home to fulfill their traditional marriage rites. Lady Ebe, who took time to educate the young couple on the difference between marriage in the white culture and that of the Africans, advised them to keep the love celebrated alive always through prayers. She congratulated them and wished them a successful marriage.
We want you to live peacefully, love one another, know that there is God. To know there is God means that before you go to bed, you pray. Anything that happens to you, hand it over to God. There is one thing that impresses me, that you know, even though you live outside your state, there is need for you to come back home. God will bless you.
The chairman of the Ibong Ikorakan Village Council and retired Deputy Superintendent of Police Elder Akpan Ekandem presented a traditional marriage certificate to Mr. and Mrs. Udwak Sam Inyang after Monsignor Yangeto had prayed to bless their marriage. Colonel Edem Efreti reporting.
A Waiman community in Ona local government area came alive as different cultural troupes treated the people to a carnival fiesta. The event organized by the community was to promote the cultural ideals of the community and showcase the unity and love of the people of Awa. The community celebrated with their son and PDP governorship candidate in the 2015 general elections, Mr. Dom Emmanuel, in a yearly end-of-year get-together. Uta, Utowadiodio, Ice Kid, some comedians and a balladist were among attractions that held people of Awaiman spellbound at the gathering. The event held at the Kwaibo Church Primary School, Awaiman. Addressing the people, the PDP governorship hopeful Mr. Udom Emmanuel, accompanied by his wife Martha, charged the people to continue to exhibit love to one another in their dealings, in line with the message of Christmas. He said,
New Year. If you're not like an outing, I'm from we want to make appreciate the work again. Voters Carado, your greatest weapon. Voters Carado, our greatest weapon.
The Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Kanukun, the chairman of Ona local government area and other top government functionaries accompanied the former secretary to the state government to the ceremony. You can also watch AKBC TV News online by logging on to akbconline.org or follow us on Twitter at AKBC45UU or on Facebook at AKBC Channel 45. That's a package this morning, but just before we go, let's take another look at the top stories. Boxing Day meets has been punctured. Governor's wife, Ekaite Norma Akpabio, becomes beacon of attraction at church dedication. We also told you that essential duties commandeered public servants' holidays. That's a package. Join us at 12 for another outing.